okay. I also have probably divisive anime opinions too, but it's only because if it's not BL, then I I am a harsher judge towards the story. I can forgive a lot of things for me, but if it's BL, but if there's no BL in it, then I will just be harshly judging something. It doesn't just stand for anime too. It goes for TV shows also and movies. I watch more TV shows and movies than I do anime. And I would say that in the past I consumed a lot of media, so I have a lot of things to compare things to, and I know what I like. So that my opinions are very obviously, they're just biased opinions. So if you don't agree with my opinion, well, at least I know you probably don't agree with my BL opinions either. It's okay to be different, guys. Don't worry, you're different opinions. They are fine. You don't have to like the same things. The only time where your opinion matters is if, like, I don't know, I think I get a little, I suppose I can get a little miffed if, because I usually am like, okay, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but when someone reads or like consumes something and they completely miss the point of the piece of media that they are consuming, or like they just don't understand it at all, and then they begin trashing it. And I'm like, you didn't even understand it. You're trashing it? You don't even know what you're talking about. And that's the only time I get mad at someone's opinions, where it's like, they're like, oh my god, I didn't like this because of XXX reasons. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You are literally making no sense right now. That is literally wasn't the point of what you were watching whatsoever. Just stop talking, you look like a clown! But if they're like, yeah, I know it was doing this, but it's just like not my cup of tea, and I'm like, yeah, that's fair. I know it's like a divisive thing and not everyone vibed with the message, or they didn't like take it personally. I'm like, that's cool, that's chill. But it's like when they completely misconstrue what it was even about, I'm just shaking my head going, no, you're stupid, you're dumb. Yeah, me no screaming, yelling, no, that's not what it means. And that's the only time I get mad at someone's opinion, is if they're just wrong. Their opinions are wrong. My opinion right. Me saying that when it goes against what I was just saying. Did this happen to me once? I don't know. I can't say I remember a time where it happened to me personally, because if anything that ever happens to me personally, I am very, it's like, it's easy for me to forget things that upset me. Mostly because I don't want to waste any brain space being upset, you know? So I'm a very live and let live person. If anything ever personally slights me, I've already forgotten it. It's why I'm also a really good person to like dump random information on, because I'm like, yeah, that's cool, and then I forget instantly. And then if I were ever to like try and retell your story, it would be playing a game of telephone, and I would probably be spreading false information. So never ask me about anything. Someone could be telling me something like, I don't, and then I could be trying to retell it like, I don't know if this is right, but it's the essence of what the conversation was. And the essence of the conversation was this, but don't take my words at surface value, because I don't remember. I just don't remember. But I felt it. The vibes I got from the talk I had were these vibes. You ever are on like, because you really like that piece of media, so you're trying to consume more of that media as much as possible, so you're looking through threads and comments and stuff to see people discussing it, is when I know I've gotten like a little, oh my god, this commentary is so dumb. This person talking about my favorite show right now is so stupid. You do not understand what is going on. That is like an example, but I don't know if I had an actual conversation with someone and they have made me mad. It's difficult. If you're someone who is actually speaking to me, I think I'm a really easygoing person. And I don't like, you know, arguing for the sake of arguing. So if I was actually having a discussion with someone, it's really easy for me to just back down because I don't care enough. If someone wants to start an argument with me, I'm like, okay, I don't care. So it's different. Yeah, my selective memory is for my self-preservation. I get anxiety? Not really. I just think it's a waste of mental capacity to get into an argument about something so minor, you know? If someone really wants to start something, or they like have an opinion that you don't agree with, and they're like trying to force their opinion on you, or they're like, I don't like this, and this is why I don't like it, and they're really trying to make you see it, and you're like, okay, cool, we are just not the same people. You do not have to waste brain space upkeeping a argument that you don't want a part of. And I don't think arguing with someone is productive too, because if they hold an opinion so strongly, the chances of you persuading them are kind of low. So it's just like a waste of time. Yeah, don't do something you don't want to do. If you like arguing, then I suppose you can argue. I just think that it's too negative, and I don't want to argue for 30 minutes and be in a negative mood when I would just rather, I would give up on it and just go, cool. Moving on. What's the point of the argument? To just discuss opinions or to win? Yeah, really depends. Depends on, everything is very, very subjective, unique cases. No one experience is the same as another experience. So there are some times where you'll feel compelled to argue because you want to, but that is just all based on your experience. Where you are right now, what the argument is about, you can argue. I'm not saying arguing is bad, but I feel personally the arguments that would start around me are not worth arguing about. I'm reading Supas. Where did we get so distracted? If you disagree with Gigi, she eliminates you? Yeah, I shoot a mind beam at you and you disintegrate on the spot. Who tops who, Jacob or Edward? I will say, I won't get into an argument with someone, but I have been like, you know, if it's a random person and they're talking about someone that's like who tops and who bottoms, I will go to my little diary of very close friends and I'll be like, they're wrong! This person is wrong! They're not right for this! Their opinion on this matter is completely incorrect! And then I go to my little echo chamber and I have fun. But I'm not gonna argue with them. I don't feel like it. I'm not arguing with the person posting the wrong opinion. I'm just retreating to my safe little echo chamber of friends who agree with me. That is just, yeah, get back into my echo chamber. I brought it up before, but you know, when it comes to Eastern ships, a lot, it doesn't really count for Western ships, but a lot Eastern ships, the first name in a ship name usually means that they're the top. And a lot of the time, I'll see some people talk about one of the ships I like, and they'll put my preferred bottom first, like their name will be first, and then they'll put my preferred top second, meaning that they prefer them to be bottoming. And I'm just like shaking my head, shaking my head. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. Yeah, it's how it works. That is Fandom 101. First name in a ship name is a top. Second name in a ship name is a bottom. And some people, especially people in Eastern fandom spaces, they will block you if you ship the reversed order of their favorite ship. They're kind of brutal out there. They will straight up, if you draw art and they don't like that you're making their favorite Meow Meow a top, they will block you on site. It's okay, I get it. They're curating their space. They're curating their fandom space. But that's how it works. Guys, super readings. Thank you, Alola. Happy birthday. Thank you.